Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be eyebrow tutorial part 2. So the first video I'll show you a link above. You could go back to my previous video. This was the eyebrow part 1 about shaping your eyebrow into the S shape. So that is the ideal eyebrow shape, the S shape. Now I'm gonna be talking about cleaning up your eyebrow. Even though you couldn't achieve drawing your eyebrow in an S shape the first time, I just drew whatever or made so much mistake or make it so much thick, it's fine because it's the power of concealer. It actually conceals, covers up your mistakes, fixes it up, and actually gives you that S shape you're trying to achieve. That's what I love about concealer. So you can see I already draw my eyebrow using my eyebrow gel from Beauty Bakery. I love this eyebrow gel because honestly you need very tiny, so I bet you money this will last me like 10 years because that's how little you need. So let's get into concealer. I'm gonna use my concealer I use all the time. I made this myself from a palette. So let's get into concealing. So when you want to conceal your eyebrows, you try and get the most product on just one side. And when you conceal it, always have that S shape in mind, so that when you conceal it, you would try to achieve that S shape to your best ability. So right now I'm gonna start from the arc of my eyebrow because in my concealer is where I have most of the products. I want most of my product to go on the very high point of my eyebrow and start concealing or fixing. I also love concealing because it just gives that fresh waxed eyebrow look. So make sure it's 2 shades lighter. I would say 2 shades, not 1 shade, 2 shades, so that you can enhance that highlight look. So you can see I'm pushing it up because I'm trying to get that S shape. One thing about concealer too that I also love that I do on my clients all the time, because not everybody will come already with fresh cleaned eyebrows or waxed eyebrows. So people still have hair under the eyebrows or above your eyebrows. One thing about concealer, if you get a very thick concealer, you can cover those hairs. You could cover that as long as your concealer is thick enough to cover it. If it's like a light watery concealer or foundation, it won't cover it. It has to be a very thick concealer to cover it. That's one thing I love, a good technique I do on my clients. So I'm gonna go under. So I'm gonna go to the top. I'm gonna brush off a little off. I don't want too much on the top. At the very tail, I really like to get it as pointy as possible. So when you're done, definitely get a fluffy brush. It has to be a fluffy brush for it to blend well, not a very tight packed brush. So get your fluffy brush, and when you're cleaning up, just wipe and buff and blend it out, because you don't want that line. So just blend it out. Get as close as the eyebrow as possible, but do not wipe away your eyebrow, okay? So just get as close as possible. So when it comes to the bottom, do the same thing, except when it comes to the arc, do not wipe off the arc, because you want that highlight color to give your eyebrow that lift. It gives that lift. So when you're wiping your eyebrows, or when you're what you call blending your concealer, so just definitely blend the top, the tip, the very front, and when you blend it, you can lift your eyebrow off and blend the bottom, but do not blend this out because you want that color there. Do not blend it out, and just blend like the tip. You always want that color right there at the very high points. So I'm gonna like blend it out with the brush. I already had the concealer, just to make it even, not streaky. So there you go. So the only thing left to make this perfect is the front. You want the front, because naturally your front eyebrows grow up. Do not grow to the direction where your eyebrows are. They grow up. So you want to enhance that by using a spoolie and brushing it up and brushing it the opposite direction to give that illusion of more natural brows. So brush it up and brush it the opposite direction. See? There you go, the perfect eyebrows. So I'm gonna do the other eye and just enjoy watching.